Hello again, everyone. If you've not read my last update, I've since left my hotel and took an Uber to my friend's house an hour away. As I got into the car, I nearly shit myself when he turned his lights on because it lit up a gray Volkswagen in the parking lot. I couldn't tell if it was the same one from the night before because A, this one had a license plate, and B, I have never gotten a good look at it up close before, so it could just be another person's car. What creeped me out even more though, was as we were leaving, I looked up to the hotel, and in one of the rooms there was clearly a figure looking out the window at me. Currently I'm not jumping to any conclusions right now as to whether it was him. I can't put my mind through that honestly. I'm not sure if it's the same room as mine. I'm honestly keep questioning myself at this point as to whether all this shit is real or just paranoia. Maybe the guy actually did find me and I was just about to be slaughtered, maimed, or worse. Or maybe this is just a classic case of the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon and I'm just finding ways to freak myself out. One thing that is for sure is that this guy is definitely still hunting me. I got a text from a Mr. Sullivan, Nick, or whatever the fuck he wants to call himself, and I'm still petrified after seeing it. At exactly 8:34 p.m. today, he sent me a video, and the only thing he said in the text was, "I see you." What you're watching now is that very video he sent me. I am positively sure this is my house. Now I want to know when this video was taken. It wasn't probably taken last night, as the police were watching the house all night. So that means he either took it the first 2 nights, or as recent as today. And honestly, I'm really hoping for the latter. If he took it today, that means he probably still thinks I'm staying there. Unfortunately though, this guy, he seems far from stupid. If he has stalked me enough to know my garage code, he most certainly must know that I'm not staying there anymore. Either way, he's trying to terrorize me, and he's probably trying to get me to flee my house for his perfect moment to strike. In some twisted way, I expected worse. I don't know what makes this psychopath tick. Maybe dead animals, maybe dead people, or just seeing his victims crumble under all the stress he's inflicted on them. What I'm truly dreading is if he actually manages to find me at my friend's place. This guy, we'll call him Tom, it's not his real name obviously, he took up the mantle of protecting me, and if this guy manages to find me, I don't think I could ever forgive myself for putting this on him. I offered to pay him money, but he refused. So, just for the past 2 nights, we've been doing nothing but drinking beer and playing video games to calm my nerves. Tom is a bit of a hick, I would say. He loves dipping, sitting on his front porch drinking beer, and he's a pretty large collection of guns. He's probably the best friend to have in this situation. And just as you guys have been saying, now I'm with someone who has some guns. So all in all right now, I'm feeling the most secure I felt out of all the days since this shit has started. I've informed the police about my situation and the video, and they told me they hadn't seen a car parked near my house at all in the past day. I gave them the number, and they told me that they'll try their best to triangulate its position. Now that it's getting late, my friend and I have decided we need to start securing the place in case of intruders. His house has security alarms, he lives on a relatively busy street so no one can park near the house without parking in the driveway. He's been staying off of social media sites, as I've asked him to for my safety. The anxiety hasn't stopped, but this is the first time I have a friend by my side to help me with this situation. So I do feel a little bit better. He gave me one of his pistols, and although I've never shot a gun before, we went to his backyard and he taught me how to shoot. We're currently on his porch now as I'm recording this. I'm very grateful for everyone's support the past couple days, guys. Updates will come as soon as possible. Have a good night, everyone. Hopefully nothing notable happened for once. Now we just wait.